This Monday Marketing Minisode is brought to you by Wingnut Social's SEO Audit. Please go to wingnutsocial.com/services for more information or give us a call at 1-877-WINGNUT.
Have you hit a wall when it comes to growing your interior design business? Then welcome to Wingnut Social, the podcast specifically designed to accelerate your business through increased social media presence, impactful online content, and translating industry experience into physical success. This is your design business tightly fastened. Now welcome the hosts of Wingnut Social, Darla Powell and Natalie Graff.
Hey there, and welcome to the Monday Marketing Mini Potty. I'm your host, the Grand High Poobah, Darla Jethro Powell, and I am joined by Bubbles McGillicuddy, a.k.a.
The Nag.
The Soulless Ginger.
The Nag.
Natalie Ann Graff. Natalie, how the hell are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Yeah, that's good. That's important.
Yeah, we are hanging in there, Natalie.
Yes, Darla.
You and I both, I think, are certified masters, PhDs of operating Zoom by now, the video app.
You know what? I think that's true. And I think it might not only ring true for us. I do know on a personal family note, I spoke to my aunt and she's like, oh my gosh, I feel like I lived on Zoom all day on Sunday. She said we had our Sunday school on Zoom. She said then church service was on Zoom. And she said then I took a Zoom yoga class. So Zoom is everywhere.
Well, in the immortal words of Aretha Franklin, who's zooming who? Am I right? But... You don't know that? You're just looking at me like a deer in the headlights. Okay. And Natalie, here's a fun fact.
Please tell me.
Before all this broke out, all this went down with the COVID in the house, 10 million users were on Zoom. Z-O-O-M. Guess how many are using it right now?
Well, do you want me to really guess? Because I do know the number, but I could play dumb, which is not too hard. So,
I was going to say,
please,
are we playing dumb?
Please tell me. Please tell me.
300 million users are on Zoom.
That's mind-boggling.
It is mind-boggling. And Zoom has not been without its pitfalls. There's been some security issues. I think some guy flashed a whole bunch of kids over in either Norway or Sweden just happened to get lucky, guess a room number, and he's like, hey, kids!
That would have been shocking.
That was probably, shocking. Maybe a little underwhelming, but still shocking, to say the least. But now, think of it. 10 million users on Zoom, multi-million-dollar business, to 300 million users on Zoom. Guess who wants to play in the video pool?
Oh, that's easy. That'd be Facebook.
Facebook, the megalomaniacal, I don't know if that's the right word at all, Jerry Surdy, that huge multi-billion-dollar corporation is like, we would like a piece of that 300 million. And guess what they're doing?
They're rolling out a new app that's going to be the answer to Zoom, and that would be called Messenger Rooms.
Messenger Rooms. It's not really a new app so much as it is an extension. At least it's my understanding. It says coming soon. I'm thinking hopefully that'll be this week, the week this podcast is airing. But basically what they're doing is they're having it to where you can do video messaging up to 50 people on Messenger. And the best thing about it is if you hate Facebook or if you don't want a Facebook account, you don't have to have one. You can have it independent of a Facebook account. And it's free. From what I understand, I mean, I haven't seen any mentions at all of it being, I'm sure just like everything else, it'll be an upgrade, but it's good to go.
And, to give you a few more numbers that I read here in the article from The Verge is, did you know that more than 700 million people are now making calls on Facebook Messenger and the WhatsApp app every day?
Like just plain audio calls?
Plain audio calls. They're calling.
Also just a quick one before you continue, Facebook also does own WhatsApp.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay. It's just here on what we read that it's all because of the whole global pandemic, because it's forced hundreds of millions of people to stay indoors. So their digital tools need to be like on point, not only for work, but for school and play. And by play, I mean, the adults are having a happy hour. The kids are having, playtime dates. There's a lot of virtual birthday parties going on, virtual celebrations for even baby reveals. I mean, it's endless to the amount of video that's going on between families and friends. I mean, think about it. In the whole world we live in, I mean, that's a lot.
The reason I started researching this Zoom alternative is Zoom is pricey. We've reached our limit for users for our business accounts. So I'm like, let me go in there and think about upgrading. And it was like, I'm not even going to tell you how much it was to upgrade it. And I think they wanted it, in an annual payment, which is fine. We can do it. But I'm thinking to myself, do I really want to pull this trigger? I mean, I know we need some Zoom accounts for our people, and then I saw this, the Facebook Messenger thing on Facebook, on social. That could be a viable thing. Natalie and Giraffe.
Yes, Jethro.
You know, a lot of Wingnuts have been coming to me asking us about the SEO audit for their website. And, you know, now with everything being kind of slow, it's a great time to dive in and check out and see if your website's healthy. But you are the go-to for that.
I am.
Tell me all about it.
All about it. Well, we're going to dive into your website and take a good look at your site performance. We're going to check about the crawlability. Is there any broken links? The site structure, non-crawlability content, your sitemap. We're going to look at metadata, the navigation structure, description, title, media. Are you overwhelmed?
I'm overwhelmed. This is all way over my head.
That's why we do it for you.
Oh, so you guys are going to take that all off my plate.
Absolutely. We're going to do on-page SEO for length, keywords. Make sure that you have your headers. Make sure that the mobile audit, that's so important. I know that when people are looking someone up, everybody's on their phone looking things up.
Yeah.
And if your site does not load within 2 seconds, you lose them.
Oh, wow. You know,
it
that's
has
true.
to load within 2 seconds.
Mobile is so important.
It is. So, you know, backlink audit, brand mentions, and a detailed list of the recommendations of what we think you guys need to do to fix your website.
Yeah, so it's a complete audit, really, with just a breakdown of everything that you need to improve with your website. Here's how to go about improving it. And if you guys decide you want to have us implement that, we can also hook you up with that situation right there, Natalie. So tell them where to go to find out more.
Go to wingnutsocial.com/services.
Or
give us a call at 1-877-WINGNUT.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
I like it.
Something else that we've been using for Wingnut too is the Google Hangouts Meet. But again, that also has like some security issues that they've had there along with the Zoom. I don't know if they've had any naked mooning guys or flashers on kids, but.
Yeah. And I know my daughter's school, they use Zoom, and another good friend of mine, the public school system, is using
the public school system is a good friend of yours.
No, I said another friend of mine.
The public school system.
Oh, yeah. Another friend of mine who teaches in the public school system, they're using the Microsoft Teams. And a little side note there, make sure that if you set up a team, share a co-owner in case there's any mishaps and one of your teams accidentally disappears. If your co-owner can recover that team as well. So that's just a little note there. And I know another really cool app, I know we were talking about Zoom, but back to Apple products, the group FaceTime is actually pretty cool. And that's like kind of cool for people who are iPhone users, who everybody that you know personally uses. We've actually used it within our family, and it's fun to do a happy hour because as you add your people to your iPhone, whoever's talking, their picture comes up on your phone, and you can do like 30 callers at once.
Wow.
And it's kind of fun. I mean, yeah, the biggest problem is the no cross platforms and all that. But
you have to have Apple products to talk to somebody on. So for business, that wouldn't be the best.
That might not be the key.
Or if all your friends have Apple products, that's a good thing. And another thing that the kids can use is House Party. We won't really get into the details of those, but those are a couple other alternatives to Zoom on a personal level.
Yeah, I think Abby uses House Party when some of her friends have Androids, they use House Party.
Yeah, so that's even the name House Party. I don't think I would want to invite a potential client to Wingnut to join us on House Party.
Come join us at the House Party. It's a party.
Maybe it depends on the client, but because Zoom definitely is the dominating force in this space. And I'm just really curious to see how the messenger rooms come. I mean, really, they are billing it as the answer to Zoom. So it's just something on the horizon there, guys. Go over to your Facebook Messenger, check it out, see if it's active yet. There will be a link in the show notes with a little bit more information on how to do it, how to get in there and use the rooms. And this could be a very cost-effective way to use it for business. Because for social media marketing, if you have an Instagram account, if you're doing any kind of business account or paid advertising or anything, you have to have a Facebook business account anyway. So, I mean, why overlap? Why be redundant and pay thousands of dollars for Zoom on a corporate business level when maybe Facebook Messenger rooms could work? I don't know. Let's try it. Let's find out.
Yeah. And the new AR filters that they're coming up with on Facebook Messenger are going to be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they're good. I was reading about those and then I'm like, oh boy, this could get interesting. So of course, stay tuned because I don't have to tell you that as soon as this becomes live and available, I will be having to have a messenger meeting with Darla, and she will probably have some crazy background in the background, and she'll learn all the ins and outs of it and how it works. So,
you know what I wanted to do on Zoom was a customizable Wingnut backdrop. You know how you can do the drop in the picture? I wonder if that'd be easier on Messenger, because
it might be.
That was a little bit of a learning curve right there. I don't think I would have business client meetings using some of the virtual stuff.
You like the exotic backgrounds? Yeah. Is that what, maybe, tigers or something? You saying exotic? But anyways.
Are you trying to say that I killed my husband?
Well, I don't know, Carol, did you?
Yes. I mean, no. All right, guys. So that's go. We just wanted to bring that on your horizon. Messenger Rooms, Facebook's answer to Zoom and House Party for the pandemic. Keep an eye out there. Maybe save some money. Put some cha-ching in your pocket. Regardless of how you feel about Facebook, it might just be a decent alternative. So really quick little episode to bring you that news. And I think that's it for today. Natalie, do you have anything else?
Of course I do. Don't forget to follow us on social at Wingnut Social on all social media platforms. We are there. If you have any questions or anything that we can help you with, I know this is a time of giving and we'd love to give back. So send us an email at info@wingnutsocial.com and we'd be happy to answer any questions that you have or anything. If you want to talk about the weather, heck, I'll talk about the weather with you. Just check in, make sure everybody's doing good. And I think that might be it now, Darla.
You know what? She really will talk about the weather.
I will. I can tell you what the weather's going to be this weekend in the boat. It should be wonderful.
Are you going to go out on the boat?
I'm thinking about it.
Oh, thank God. All right, guys. That's it.
So long.
See ya.
Thanks for joining us today. Be sure to tune in next week for more business and marketing info and insightful interviews with industry experts and design superstars. Can't wait? Then head on over to wingnutsocial.com for more great content to help you get your business to the next level.
What was I going to say?
Let's talk about the
Wait, no, I had a thought. Wait, don't. And I'm thinking that's going to be hopefully this week. The reason that had me... So there's no witty banter here. Okay. It's just maybe that little bit. So Carrie's really good at editing these so we don't sound like idiots.
It's just so cheesy.
Good boy, Mango.